Welcome to Bauchi in Focus, your weekly deep dive into the most pressing issues, developments, and stories shaping the pearl of tourism under Governor Bala Mohammed. I am Ibrahim Ismail, and in today's episode, we take a closer look at the administration's effort to bring in development across all sectors of the state economy. Let's get started.
Governor Bala Mohammed attended the swearing-in ceremony of the Batch A Stream 2 corps members deployed to Bauchi State for the mandatory National Youth Service. The ceremony took place at the YM Baba NYC Permanent Orientation Camp in Ganjua local government area of the state. The governor, represented by his deputy, Honorable Awal Mohammed Jatau, expressed delight with the spirit of patriotism and enthusiasm exhibited by the corps members and urged them to cherish the spirit as catalyst for positive change throughout the service year. The newly posted state coordinator, Mr. Umeren Kufre, announced that 1,107 corps members comprising 585 males and 522 females were successfully registered. He also appreciated the state governor for providing a befitting and conducive camp for the corps members in Bauchi State.
I wish to warmly welcome you to Bauchi State, the pearl of tourism. May I extend my warm congratulations to you on the successful completion of your academic programs, which has qualified you to call to open for the national service. Fellow compatriots, I'm very pleased with the spirit of patriotism and enthusiasm you have displayed by promptly reporting to this orientation camp. This is highly commendable. It is hoped that you will sustain this attribute so that it will serve as a catalyst for positive change during the orientation exercise and throughout your service year. My dear corps members, the primary aim of the NYSC scheme is to promote national unity and integration. The scheme aims to enhance the physical, psychological, mental, and intellectual development of our youth through this orientation course. You should take advantage of this opportunity and make the best use of it during the orientation exercise. May I urge you to justify the trust the nation has in you. I challenge you to take the lead and advocate for national development and transformation. I am confident that, like your predecessors, you are prepared for this national assignment. I therefore urge you to take this noble call with utmost seriousness and commitment, and commit yourself to achieving the scheme's objective of national unity and development. Those who served before you established a solid foundation. I trust that you will continue to build upon the legacy they left behind. The people of Bauchi State appreciate and support the goals and objectives of NYSC scheme. We have therefore decided to collaborate with the management of the scheme in every possible way to ensure its success in the state. To this end, we have completed the renovation of corps members' hostels and built a brand new multipurpose hall in the camp. This is the fourth phase of the project. The second phase, which will start very soon, shall include construction of staff accommodation, a clinic, and other necessary facilities, including the fence that I was just made to believe collapsed. It will soon be a history. I want to assure you that my government will continue to do everything within the limit of available resources to make the core members and staff comfortable during orientation exercise.
I look forward to serving my country in the capacity that I am now as the state coordinator of NYC. I promise and I pledge my best to give in my utmost best in the discharge of my duties here in Bauchi. And I want to seek the cooperation of the people and government of Bauchi State to support me so that we achieve the aims and objectives of the NYC, which is unity and integration. And of course, to achieve the overall policy thrust of the Director General of NYC, Brigadier General O.O. Nafiu, whose policy thrust is now focused mainly on the welfare of the core members and of course the welfare of the staff as well.
I stand here to represent the NYC Chairman Governing Board, my principal, the Honorable Commissioner, Minister of Youth and Sport Development, Bauchi State, who is unable to be with us here due to other official engagements. Whatever I will say here represent the exact words of my principal. And I read, I feel highly honored and privileged to welcome His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Bauchi State, Senator Bala Abdul Qadir Muhammad, CON, Gauran Usmania, and members of his central to the swearing-in ceremony of 2025 Batch A Stream A1 Corps members deployed to Bauchi State. I equally welcome all our invited guests to this occasion. May I also use this opportunity to warmly welcome Her Lordship, the Chief Judge of Bauchi State, who in a short while will administer oath of allegiance on these young Nigerians to formally elect them into the national service. Thank you so much, Your Lordship, for always being there for us. I wish to specially use this opportunity to welcome His Royal Highness, the Emir of Bauchi, Dr. Relwanu Suleiman Adamu, and other royal fathers present in this occasion.
So now you should also repeat after your, I will read or recite your oath of allegiance, and you should repeat after me. And where I say I, then you mention your name. I'll start. In fashions of our aspirations, to build a united, peaceful, prosperous, hate-free, egalitarian society, and great nation. And our motto, service and humility. I, member of the National Youth Service Corps, the leadership of those in authority, irrespective of their social and at all times and in all places, think, act, regard myself, and speak first as Nigerian before anything else. Be proud of the fatherland, appreciate and cherish the cultures, the traditions, arts, and language of the nation. Be prepared to serve honestly, faithfully, and the resources of Nigeria.
first batch of Bauchi pilgrims landed at Abubakar Tafawa Balewa International Airport after completing the annual Hajj pilgrimage in Saudi Arabia. The first set comprises 551 pilgrims, mostly from Ganjua, Toro, Bauchi, Alkaleri, Tafawa Balewa, and Jama'are LGS of Bauchi State.
Malamai sun ba da kokari kwarai da gaske wajen faɗakarwa da ilmantarwa da ainihin su mahajjata wadda ba a samu matsaloli ba.
Alhamdulillah, visited the pilgrims in the tent of Mina, then gives a wonderful speech and encourage them to stay and give the prayer to the nation, to the state as so. Then he give to the pilgrims the Salah gift, 300 reals to each pilgrims. Then his wife, Excellency, came to see the pilgrims inside the Makkah in their hotels. Then he give them the mats, the salat, the bamboo, and blanket. Yeah. So Alhamdulillah, we are very appreciative for his efforts.
The Bauchi state government paid over 970 million naira registration fees for students sitting for external examinations. The funds also covered expenses of running exams training centers across the state. The Commissioner of Education, Dr. Muhammad Lawal Rimin Zayan, pointed out that the state does not owe any examination board. According to the commissioner, the state government has prioritized payment of examination fees for students whose parents are low-income earners. He also applauded the government for the renovation and upgrade of the vocational and technical school along Gombe-Bauchi Road.
We believe, what he believes in his wisdom, that there are parents that will not withstand the payment of their wards examination fees. And to us, this is quite a remarkable achievement. Because, and let me also say that no examination body is owing the state. And you can see that even with the fact that there are limited resources, but His Excellency is ensuring that nobody owns the state a couple. Pays upfront, and we have registered. We paid over 970 million for the registration of the students. We also paid for students writing the JAMB, certain conditions. These conditions are, we have provided, he has also provided, we have, here in the ministry we have provided centers for training of those students that we paid for their JAMB registration. We have taken, we are now about to take the NECO examination soon. To us, in the entire Northeast, I don't think there is any state that is making a loud connection, a laudable connection with the grassroots. Because you can see we are particularly concentrating on the public schools, and that is the grassroots. So this is one of his achievements when it comes to education. And secondly, we have renovated and schools. Not only renovated, we have put in machines. When you go to Gombe Road, Technical and Vocational College, it has been transformed by His Excellency to the modest technical school of the era. I was surprised when I was there, when I visited the place, because I thought I was far away from Bauchi. not knowing that I'm within and I'm overseeing the school's development. So you can see it's a very clear and pronounced achievement that we can just applaud the effort of His Excellency for his stewardship, particularly to the education sector. And not only that, there are machines that he has put in place to ensure that students graduate with skills after graduation. We have machines in our technical schools that are viable, that in use as skill acquisition after graduation. Not only that, let me also say this without ramification, that it was during His Excellency's tenure and my tenure as Commissioner of Education that Bauchi State is able to record an achievement even in extracurricular activities. We have sent students to Nasarawa State and special education center. There were special education center students to Nasarawa State for a competition, an international competition in that matter that engages almost every sex group within the country. Our students came taught with different prizes tagged to different players within it. And they made it clear before me that this is the first time they have been making this out. This is the first time that Bauchi State is recording such a success.
Governor Bala Abdulkadir Mohammed of Bauchi State has paid a condolence visit to the Emir of Jama'are Alhaji Nuhu Ahmed Wabi following the death of his son Alhaji Ahmed Muhammad Wabi, the district head of Hanafari. The governor described the loss as a great blow, noting that the death is inevitable, pointing that the district head passed away at a time when his services were most needed. The Emir of Jama'are, Alhaji Nuhu Ahmed Wabi, expressed his gratitude to Governor Bala Abdulkadir Mohammed for the condolence visit and prayed for abundant rewards.
To a madadin kaina da duk wanda muka zo da sunan da kuma al'ummar jihar Bauchi gaba daya, mun tattaki ne don mu isar da ta'aziyar mu bisa wannan gagarumin rashi da jaraba wanda Allah ya mana. Ba kai kawai mai martaba ba ko kuma mutanen jama'are ba, bisa wannan rashi na hakimin Hanafari. Lalle wannan rashi ya taba mu kwarai da gaske, kuma gaskiya mai martaba ka zama abin sha'awa, saboda duk da wannan abun babu shi a fiskanka. Wannan ya nuna tawali'u, ya nuna yarda da hukuncin Allah. To lallai wannan ya nuna shugabanci mai kyau a gare ka. Ni kaina da nake da kusanci da kai abin ya taba ni fiye da yadda kake tsammani, saboda tausayawa da yadda ka dawo daga hidima da ka mana wanda kowa ya ji daɗi a ƙasa mai tsarki, inda ka dawo a matsayin Amirul Hajj kuma aka tarbe ka cikin wato annashuwa da murna. Sai Allah ya jabarce mu da wannan bakin ciki. To Allah ya ji kansa, Allah ya rahamshe shi. Inda ka nuna shugabanci kuma da tsoron Allah. Muna fata iyalansa da sauran al'ummar jama'are za su koyi da kai, da tawali'u kuma da haƙuri, don wannan rashi baya misaltuwa kuma bayan da za a cika gurbinsa sai dai kawai haƙuri. Allah ya gyara baya wannan hakimi wanda shi ma shugaba ne na wani bangaren ƙasar jama'are, kuma shugaba ne a jihar Bauchi kuma a Najeriya, wanda muke tsammanin zai dawo shi ma wataƙila ya zama kamar mai martaba. To haka Allah ya so, Allah ya ji kansa, Allah ya rahamshe shi. a madadin kaina da duk al'ummar jihar Bauchi muna taya ka wannan bakin ciki kuma muna addu'a Allah ya masa rahama kuma mu ma ina mu ta zo Allah ya sa mu koma gare shi cikin kyakkyawan yanayi. Iyayenmu da sauran yan uwanmu magabatanmu musamman ma masu martaba gaba daya Allah ya ji kansu, Allah ya masa rahama. Assalamu alaikum.
Manyan majalisa wanda suke tafi da ruwan gwamna wanda suka haɗa da wajen majalisar zartawa da majalisar wakilai da wasu shugabanni na jam'iyya irin su babban jama'a Bauchi da tsohon chairman da PDP da sanata Bala Kare da dai sauran jama'a da chairman karamar hukumar. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Mun gode kwarai da gaske ga Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala da ya jarrabe da wannan domin dama na sani kuma da kayansa. Saboda ka haƙuri ya zama wajibi a kan mu kuma yadda manzon Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam ya koya mana. Sannan godiya ko ta tabbata da shi ne girma gwamna wanda ya samu labari kira ne ya faɗa mu cewa ba ni yadda nake so a yi za a yi gwamnatin jihar da ta karɓi al'amarin bisa shi yin jama'a ne. Aka yi a fara da mutuwa cikin Bauchi ya kuma samu wakilci na mataimakinsa da PPS da sauran kwamishinoni wanda na ɗauka iyakacin abin kenan tun da ya riga mu taziya ta waya da su kuma gashi ya sake su tafiya domin sake mana taziya mu gaba ɗaya. Allah ya saka da alheri. Ya saka da mizani. Allah ya kici da yawa kuma Allah ya saka da alheri.
The Commissioner of Police, Bauchi State Command, CP Sani Omolori Aliyu, has warned criminals to either repent or leave the state. According to CP Sani, criminals have no space to breathe the air in Bauchi, as the police, in collaboration with sister security agencies, are determined to deal with criminals in the state. The Commissioner sounded the warning during an interview with Trust TV in Bauchi.
We have resuscitated our looping points, whereby we deploy policemen to strategic points within the metro, and it has been paying off in the sense that the police are now very, very visible, and that has, endeared the police to the public, who now feel the presence of the police, and they are willing to cooperate with the police by giving vital and timely information, which has led us to bust a lot of crimes. So I will say that the journey has been very smooth, and the police are on top of the security situation in Bauchi State Government. Policing the state is everybody's responsibility, and we do this. You can only achieve this when you have a body that coordinates all the security agencies. This time around, His Excellency, the State Governor, is the Chief Security Officer. So what it does is that it brings us under one umbrella, all the security agencies, and it provides all our security needs, logistic needs for us to do a smooth operations, to carry out smooth operations, and the state government has been very, very supportive, and virtually all the security agencies are enjoying the same privilege that the state government is giving to the police. So I will say that the state government has been very, very supportive in terms of security, and the governor himself has been very, very proactive in giving us all the support that is needed for us to carry out our constitutional duties. My advice to the community as a whole is that we should have a renewed hope in the police. We should have a renewed trust in the police. Security is everybody's business. Please, everybody should be vigilant and should cooperate with the police by giving vital information. There are things that the police will not see and that members of the public will see. If you see something, please say something. If you don't give us information, vital information, there's no way we are not magicians. You understand? We are not everywhere. But once you have that trust in the police and then you give timely information to the police, we'll be able to work on the information you are giving us to come up with actionable intelligence and then come up with strategies to curtail, such crimes.
That's all on this edition of Bauchi in Focus. Join us next week as we explore developments from Bauchi State. Until then, I'm Ibrahim Ismail, reminding you to stay informed and stay engaged. Follow us on our social media platforms for updates. See you next time.